New Braunfels is heating up, and we're not talking about the weather this time. The new Braunfels housing market is shifting for the first time in a while. We're going to tell you why today, and if your window of opportunity is closing, if you plan on moving here because of this new shift. If you guys are new here to my channel, thank you so much for coming aboard, because every week we're really trying to put out relevant content just like this about what it's like to live in New Braunfels. The new Braunfels housing market has shifted. It's heating up. The latest housing market report is out for New Braunfels, and our median home price is now $382,000. Guys, that's almost $50,000 more than our median home price in June. And our housing market inside city limits is up by almost a full percent. I know, big whip-de-doo, but it is a big deal. Up a full percent year over year. That snaps a 5-month losing streak of negative values year over year. So what's behind this new shift? I mean, I looked at this when the report came out and I said, wait, we jumped so much. Why? Let's break it down. Let's go straight to the price distribution here. In June, 27% of buyers were in the $200,000 to $299,000 home range. This month's report, only 13% of buyers purchased between $200,000 and $299,000. Here's the biggest separation. In June, 36% of buyers were in the $300,000 to $399,000 home price range. This month, that number increased to 41%. And here's the bigger separation. 16% of buyers purchased a home between $400,000 and $499,000 in June. The number of buyers in that price point almost doubled this month. That's part of the reason the new Braunfels housing market is heating up. The other reason the median home price has spiked is because there are fewer homes on the market compared to the last several months. Active listings are up 28%, but it's actually down from June, down from May, down from April, and down big time from March. What's happened over time is that some homeowners decided just to take their homes off the market or just wait to list their homes at a later date because of interest rates. I mean, it's hard to beat if you're trying to sell your home. It's going to be hard to beat the 2 or 3 or 4% rate that you're in right now. And some sellers also realize that, hey, once rates go down, once they decrease, they're going to be able to get more from their home because buyers at that point will be able to afford more home. On the new construction side of things, some builders in New Braunfels are just choosing to put a pause on building because of where we're at in the market right now. So we have fewer new construction homes, fewer resale homes, and we have less supply. That leads to a little bit more demand, and which leads to higher prices. Underline this next point, asterisk, highlight, whatever. There is more inventory in new construction right now, almost 5 months compared to 3.5 months for resale. What that means is that builders have homes that are finished or close to being finished that are just sitting on the market for days, weeks, even months. And builders have people to pay. They have carrying costs on their homes, so they're motivated to sell. And builder reps are being nicer the last year because of where rates are and the market has slowed down and they're trying to sell homes. We're seeing a lot more negotiation. Our client family just went under contract on this new build in New Braunfels with a $20,000 incentive from the builder. Then we negotiated another $7,000 from the builder to buy down the mortgage rate. Guys, you can use these builder incentives any way you want to. You can use it to buy down the rate. You can possibly use the incentive to take it off the price of the home or pay for your closing costs. Now, it might seem like an unfair advantage. The builders have all these incentives to give away to buyers, but you as a homeowner in a resale, an existing home, can compete with builders these days in New Braunfels with your own buy down rate in the form of a seller's concession. And then the buyers will use your credit or seller's concession to buy down their rate. The question that pops up quite a bit, especially if you're sitting on the fence and whether or not you want to move to New Braunfels and purchase this year or wait till next year, is how long will these incentives last in New Braunfels? Well, incentives are fueled by higher rates. Higher rates are fueled by inflation, and inflation ticked up in July after 13 straight months of decreases. So the Fed may continue to raise the rate. The Fed has a target of 2% inflation year over year. Right now, we're at 3.2%, so we still have a little ways to go. And that's why I think that sellers in New Braunfels, specifically new home builders, will just continue to offer incentives and discounts because we're not there yet as far as where the Fed needs to be 2% inflation year over year. So the Fed may raise rates again this month and again in September, which is only going to continue to motivate new home builders to offset those higher rates with incentives. Guys, these monthly new Braunfels Housing Market reports are not the sexiest videos around. I mean, we're not going to win an Oscar for best visual performance. We may win one for audio with the background noise, but seriously, hopefully these videos are equally important to you. Let me know if this information helps out, and let me know if you plan on making a move to the greater New Braunfels area. Of course, I would love to be your real estate resource of choice. You can email me, you can call me, or you can shoot me a text. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching our videos, and we'll see you on the next one.